Home cooking, you said it earlier. Home cooking. This is BS.
I'm about to go down there and propose to that man. What a football player.
Spyder.
And Cannonball, baby. Back again, and we are ripping off W's like nobody's business. How you feeling, Spyder?
I'm not gonna lie to you, I got a ton of tightness in my stomach, big guy.
Hey, say no more. You know, we got a big division game. Playing away from home, I get it.
What? No, it's none of that, Cannonball. It's this new regimen my dietitian has me on. My stomach problems are well documented on here.
Too well documented, if you ask me.
Either way, I'm on an Atkins-like diet.
You're on Atkins? Once again, about 20 years late to the party, nobody does Atkins anymore.
I said Atkins-like. Atkins is the one where you only eat bacon, right? Well, I'm on the inverse Atkins diet. I only eat eggs. It's supposed to help with my colitis.
Oh, in the booth, Spyder?
I can't help it. All I've had for 3 days straight is hard-boiled eggs. I've gone through 10 dozen eggs, Cannonball.
Oh my god, it smells like pure death. It smells like the corpse of a dog turd. Spyder, are you sure that guy was a licensed dietitian?
Licensed? I mean, I hired him off Craigslist, so that makes him legit. Obviously.
We're doing this one in separate rooms. I can't handle this. You sure it's gonna sound the same in the other room? Alright, thank God. Got another simulation to report on, and it's our first simulated loss, Spyder. 27-24 to Chicago. We actually lose in overtime.
And what a waste of a great day from Justinathan Geronimo. 255 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Jake gets 75 on the ground, but it's just not enough, Cannonball.
I mean, can we really complain? We're 3-1 in simulation this season. Saying it again, so much better than last year with those Miami Dolphins. And this is such a big week. Already in week 7 here, we're 5-1 and we're playing the New Orleans Saints, top of the division at 5-0. We got a chance to take first place, Spyder.
And looking at these numbers, we have a very formidable opponent in New Orleans today. The second best offense in the league, and that's not the worst of it. They have the best defense in the league to go along with it.
By far the most complete team in the NFL up to this point. Maybe other than us. I mean, let's not shortchange ourselves here, Spyder. But this is going to be a huge test. And I'm ready to see if our guys are for real or if they just been playing a little bit of pee-wee ball.
We win the toss, choose to kick. And let's see if the defense is as hungry for a turnover today as they have been in the previous 2 games.
Yeah, Spyder, 6 takeaways from this defense in 2 games. That's a huge storyline. And I tell you, if Drew Brees isn't careful with this football, this game could get out of hand really quickly, just like it did in Tampa and just like it did in Atlanta. Starting out here, 2nd and 10. Going to throw to Kamara, trying to get him involved early. Too bad for them. David Goliath makes a heck of an open field tackle. And now we got him 3rd and 9. That's their playmaker, Michael Thomas, getting gang tackled by us. 3 and out to start the game.
Oh, the defense has been incredible. But don't short sell the offense either. Both sides been doing their job, and Cole Slaw still back there. Surprised coach has given him another chance. Cuts right, tries to go back inside, and gets some yardage after contact there. 1st and 10, and trying to send a message out here in New Orleans on our first drive. Give it to Jake up the middle. Quick 5 yards, and we will take that all day long. Geronimo on play action. Gets loose, and folks, that might be the easiest 8 yards you're ever going to see in the National Football League.
Geronimo plays it well. They're trying to take a shot here on play action, trying to get him to bite on our playmaker, Jake Tortuga. They play coverage, play deep coverage even. And Geronimo says, perfect, I'll take that too. I don't have to wear out my dang arm early on in the game.
Now 2nd and 10, 3 men to the right. Theodore Grenade over the middle for a slant and an 11-yard gain.
Theodore Grenade certainly is a speedster, and I'd like to see him get involved a little bit more on the offense. I gotta feel like we could be using him a little bit better.
Now 1st down in Saints territory. And that's going to be Kevin Beinstra getting involved early. No surprises there. Kevin Beinstra, talk about an overperformer.
And making the spotlight, we cannot deny the man any longer. Kevin Beinstra, the big tight end. You know, really the last guy we thought was going to be a big contributor on this team. And look at him, he leads the team, 7 receptions, 108 yards. No touchdowns yet, but I think that very well could change today because Geronimo seems to trust him a little bit more each week. Big body, great blocker, but who would have guessed the softest hands in the world? Seems to always get open in clutch situations. Look for Kevin Beinstra to have another great game today.
Now, action back on the field. And we're going to hand to Jake on 1st and 10. He powers forward for 5 more. And we are facing 3rd and 3.
Don't be surprised to see Beinstra being the first read on this play.
Oh, they audible to a run, and there's a lot of room to the right. A great check at the line from Geronimo. And we are officially in the New Orleans red zone. Just under 5 minutes in this opening quarter. Geronimo check down to Jake. Not much. Here we go, big guy. 3rd and 7 from the 10. It's a screen. Tortuga, can he get it? Get stopped. We're on the 5, Cannonball. What do we do?
I think we got to kick. Well, you know, we got to get points on this drive. Even 3 is a big win on the road in a tough stadium.
Coach disagrees. He's coming out. And he's looking like he's going to throw the ball here.
I don't like the call, Spyder. It doesn't look like the best defense to run this play against. If anything, I'd like a toss with Tortuga to the outside. Tortuga's not even in the game, though. Thank God.
Coach decides to not snap it. I think he just came out to see what the defense looked like. He didn't like the look either. So it's going to be Travis Finch from 27. Drills it.
It's the right call, Spyder. I'm so glad that we ended up not running that play. Let's get our 3. Our defense is so good. Threes can really help us. First play of the drive. It's going to be Emmanuel Sanders for a quick 9. Now they got 2nd and short, which is the most difficult down and distance to defend. Breeze, play action. Got a wide open post route. Traquan Smith over the middle, and that's a big chunk. Breeze early on, 4 for 5, 38 yards. We know he's going to play well. We have to play even better. 2nd and 8. A quick hitter, and Goliath is just, he's not there. He's a step over. Could have been a big play. Instead, a fresh set of downs. Again, a quick throw. These Saints, they love getting the ball out quickly, and that's kind of our kryptonite as a defense. We don't really like covering short routes. Look for those kind of plays to prosper until coach finally decides to adjust. Another 1st and 10. Pocket presence on point, buys enough time to get the ball out to Jared Cook.
And it's crazy. The first 10 plays out of New Orleans have been all passes. And honestly, it's working pretty well for them.
2nd and 10 in our red zone now. You see Casey Bicep coming up trying to help against a run, which, like you said, Spyder, they haven't done all game. It's going to be a swing out to Jared Cook. And we'll let you have that. It's 3rd and 6. Let's go, guys. Breeze taking the snap, trying to scan, looking for somebody. We got no pressure. So much time back there, and finally, he's forced to throw it away. It didn't look good. I mean, we took forever to get him on that play. The coverage plays immaculate, though, and they're forced to take 3. We got a tie game out here, Spyder.
A good game early on. That's all we could really ask for, especially after the first 2 blowouts. We just want something close. Play fake to Jake. And they leave Kevin Beinstra wide open. They haven't learned from the Falcons or the Buccaneers that you got to cover this guy.
Be careful what you wish for, Spyder. You say you want a close game. Well, that could involve a loss. Maybe be a little bit more specific in your desires.
Another play fake. Got Geronimo on a rollout, and this one to Theodore Grenade. One juke later, and that's a 23-yard reception. Geronimo dueling with Breeze's stat line. 6 for 7, 80 yards, having just as good of a game. And now we got 2nd and 7. It's going to be a stretch to Jake. One man to beat. He beats him. I guess I was wrong about one man to beat. There's another man right there.
Great spin move out of the young phenom. I'd like to see us get a little bit more blocking in front of him. Let the young man spring one.
3rd and 5, quick out route. Bradley breadcrumb. He didn't come down with this. This was a catch.
Oh, this was definitely a catch, Spyder. One of the easiest challenges you're ever going to find. Look at this. Boom, boom. This is 3 feet down. He put down 3 feet.
He didn't catch it. They are not overturning this.
You got to be kidding me. Talk about home cooking. This is a terrible call. I mean, what can we do? We can't really cry about it. We got to send out Travis Finch. 43 yards. Come on.
It's up, and it's short. He missed it short.
Oh, man, we get no points from the drive. We got to recover quick, guys. Come on, let's rally. First run of the broadcast, going to give it to Kamara, and what a good decision it was. 9 yards. Really surprised they haven't gotten him more involved early on. Now 3rd and 1. Right back to him, right back to the right again. Stumbling forward. That's a tough man to bring down.
Well, it's kind of like pick your poison. Do you want to try to tackle Kamara, or do you want to try to defend against Breeze's laser precision arm?
It's very true. They got a lot of weapons on this team, and they've been an offensive juggernaut for, 15 years now, maybe? 3rd and 3. Casey Bicep again trying to come up. He gets blocked very quickly. Big hole for Kamara. Another 3rd down conversion. And that's the problem with letting them have these little throws. They get in these manageable 3rd downs. It's not too tough to convert. Again, all day to throw, but finally get home. Stephen Doug on the breakup. Early on, I'm not liking our lack of pressure. Going to the flats, Jared Cook. And, we had him 2nd and long. Then we give up the route to the flat. Now it's 3rd and short again. Kamara just refuses to go down before getting the 1st down. And they convert again on this drive. What a frustrating drive. And David Goliath, what are you doing? He gets hung up on a player. This is obviously going to be a flag. Stephen Doug gets in for the sack, but that's not going to count. Illegal contact. Yeah, we saw that. Everybody saw that. And what happened? They took the penalty. They declined the penalty. This game is so bad, guys. It's why is the AI not accepting that penalty? I don't get it.
It makes absolutely no sense. And, if it was any other game that had a better track record, we'd give them the benefit of the doubt. But this game, come on. This franchise, I should say. No competition. And it certainly shows in many moments. This is inexcusable by the developers to let a bug like this go through. But it's like you said earlier, what are we going to do, cry about it? It's 3rd and 11. The game goes on. The game moves on.
Breeze looking for Thomas on the sideline. He catches it out of bounds. So they're going to take a 3, but it feels tainted. I don't want to win like that, Spyder. We committed a penalty. They should have had a 1st down.
I'm with you 100%, big guy. I just want to play a game of football where, first they miss our call. It was an easy call. They missed that one. And then the AI doesn't take a penalty. It's just bizarre. Back on the field, and we're going to run a 2-minute drill here. 2:14 left. See if we get some points. Bradley Breadcrumb catches a quick toss, and we're at the 2-minute warning already. Now 2nd and 4, facing a 3-point deficit. Geronimo looking vertigo. It's going to be picked. A terrible decision from Justinathan Geronimo, testing Gardner Johnson and paying the ultimate price. Now the defense is going to have to try to defend after that very long drive they just were on.
2nd and 9. Don't give up anything short here. Don't give them 3rd and manageable. Jared Cook open over the middle, and what did I just say? It's going to be 3rd and short again. We're going to take a timeout. It says 2-minute warning. I'm not even going to get into that. Another developing thing. But we take our second timeout. We're trying to get this football back. See if we can make a stop on third down here. Goliath gets worked over the middle by Jared Cook on a double move. You can't bite on that, buddy. That was so obvious. We got to get the users playing a little better. And right as I say that, Hubert Root gets beat over the middle. He's guarding dirt. He's guarding air. There's nobody there. Traquan Smith has the easiest touchdown of all time. And all of a sudden, we're down 2 possessions in the Superdome.
So we got 1:17 left in the game, 1 timeout. Not impossible to get 3 from this drive, big guy. And especially so when they leave Kevin Beinstra wide open. Nobody wants to cover the man. And we are thankful for that. Screen out to Jake. The blocking out in front is horrific. Nobody picks up a block. And Tortuga is forced to eat a big hit from Janoris Jenkins. The clock's still running, trying to preserve that last timeout.
Beinstra's open! Hit Beinstra!
Instead, he takes off for a decent gain, but you are completely right. Kevin Beinstra's wide open down the seam. This is a touchdown. At the very least, it's probably a 50-yard play. You gotta see that, Geronimo. Very next play, looking Theo. Overthrown, and it's Geronimo's second interception of the contest. His decision-making is looking very questionable early on.
No, it has not been good. It's been a tough first half for him. Made a couple bad reads, missed an open Beinstra for a touchdown. He's going to hate himself going back to the sidelines. Emmanuel Sanders getting 9, and look at this, Spyder. Why are they huddling up? Why don't they take a timeout? The AI is ridiculous. I can't believe this game was ever actually shipped. What are they doing?
And I assume you mean the developers, not the Saints. I mean this.
Yes, the developers, Spyder. What kind of product are they getting out here? This is not fun. This is not cool. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't want to lose, but I want to play a realistic football game. Come on.
It's so strange. It's so bad. Just so many strange things have happened in this game already. And going into the locker room down 10, luckily we get the ball at half. And I'm getting word from production that the halftime commercial is a life-changing product. So maybe we could get our mind off the game for a little bit. The fluctuations,
It's not a fluctuation. It's just bad programming. It's lazy programming.
Okay, cool down, big guy. Let's get into the product.
Do yourself a favor and take a look at the new product that is sweeping the nation. It's the Corn Cob Butt Swab.
I just love the feeling of clean that I get from it.
Hey, at the end of the day, things can get pretty messy back there. It's so nice to have some peace of mind that my brown eye is squeaky clean. Combine this high-speed circular action with one of your favorite side dishes, and you've got a product that will turn your bathroom frowns upside down. And for the love of all that is holy, don't forget to apply our slick Parmesan butter lubricant before inserting. The best part is, after using it, that's one less thing I have to prepare for dinner. That buttery Parmesan lubricant is the perfect seasoning for that creamy, chunky corn. Well, what are you waiting for? Get the Corn Cob Butt Swab today! Hey, look, I guess I had some stray corn pieces up there from last time.
And just when I thought I was happy that we weren't showing another movie trailer, what in the French was that product? Is that even allowed to be on broadcast? Can we broadcast that?
I don't know what you're saying. I think that was a very useful product. Let's go a little bit into fantasy land here. If someone's pitching to that to me on Shark Tank, I'm going to take my entire net worth and put it in that product. I mean, it's a beautiful product. It's something all of America could use, multiple times daily even.
Spyder, nobody in the world, let alone America, wants to stick a corn cob up their behind and then use a drill to clean it. I feel like I'm in the middle of a fever dream right now. What? Can we just get back to football?
Your wish is my command, big guy, but you got to do something for me. Tell me what the keys are to pull off this comeback victory.
Well, the biggest one, of course, got to be Geronimo. Stop giving the ball away. We've taken very good care of the football this year. Uncharacteristic first half from him. Defensively, we're pretty bad on third down, 4 for 7. We got to generate some takeaways. The offense isn't playing as well as we're used to. We got to take things in our own hands. And we got a big uphill battle because this is a tough team.
2nd and 6, the opening drive of the second half. It's going to be an RPO to Vertigo. That's the play we scored on last week. Going Vertigo gets us a much-needed first down. This would be a horrendous time to go 3 and out. Geronimo throwing a laser to Kevin Beinstra. The refusal to cover this man. 19-yard play. 4 catches for 73 already. It's mind-boggling. No one wants to cover this guy. Now, 1st and 10 from the 42. Clean pocket. He's going to take off. Another run from Justinathan Geronimo. 7 yards. Easy peasy, mac and cheesy. Now keeping tempo up. Going no huddle. I like the call. And we're going to the tortoise. Jake Tortuga. Not much. And he hasn't had a great game so far. 8 rushes for under 30 yards. See if we go back to him on a big 3rd and 1. This would be about a 50-yard field goal. No, we're just going to sneak with Geronimo. Good call. And we're keeping that tempo up again. Another no huddle.
We're out here in goal line, Spyder. I don't really know how well this is going to work. Then again, they look very small on defense out there. Hand to Jake the Snake, and what a push. His best run of the game. 19 yards. Now that stat line's looking a lot nicer.
Hey, we had the big boys out there, and it showed. A great push. I kind of wish we would have just ran another play out of goal line. Instead, Geronimo under center. Taking the snap. Looking Beinstra. Kevin Beinstra, his first touchdown of the year. Unbelievable.
First of many, Spyder. Mark my words. This guy is breaking out. He's having a better game every week.
Look at this drive. 8 plays, 75 yards, just a shade over 3 minutes. Taking off the clock. And just like that, we got a brand new ball game, Cannonball.
A brand new game, a whole new world. And let's see if the defense has a little bit of that magic turnover genie in the bottle right now. Breeze on 1st and 10. Chucking deep, and the old man, he's lost a little bit on the deep ball. We all know that. It showed there. That was a bad ball. Finally got him in a 3rd and 10 here. A 3rd and long. This is where we eat as a defense. And no! Emmanuel Sanders over the middle. I'm pretty sure we called cover 4. What exactly happened here? Go to the replay, please. Jesus Christ. We're in cover 4. It's 3rd and 10. It's a great call by coach. And no one wants to play cover 4. What's the point of calling it if you guys aren't going to play it? I think it's Trey Hammer. Oh, Casey Bicep. What are you doing, Big Papa? Talk about a chunk play. This is 54 yards on 3rd and 10. We got to buckle it up, guys. Come on. Breeze falling back. Gets hit. Fumble. We got the big boy running the football. Oh, lay down. Lay down. Leon Santower always in the right place at the right time, but who put this hit? Number 56, Hubert Root. I don't think we've called his name all year. This was a big boy hit. Hold on, bring it back to the beginning. We can't forget. Riley Stomp gets back there to start this whole massacre. Blows up Drew Brees, makes him fumble the football. Don't forget, Stomp had a great game last week. And then we got big boy McCoy running this football. He's not used to holding on to it. Hubert Root. Laying the boom. Unbelievable hit. Leon Santower becomes a beneficiary. And that's just what I was talking about, Spyder. We needed a big play, a big turnover. This defense is chock full of them. Let's go, fellas.
Hubert Root, it's so nice to call someone's name for the first time and have it be for something good. We got all the energy on our side now. Let's make them pay. Jake Tortuga to the left, a juke. A 6-yard run, and he's averaging just over 5 yards per carry. Now 2nd and 4 halfway through the third quarter. To Beinstra again, the separation is real. That'll be his 5th catch today. And he's never even had anybody around him on any of these catches. Another great performance turned in by Kevin Beinstra, and this one's not over. Showing a little love to the backup tight end, Manhurts, and we will take every little bit of that.
2nd and 3, and give the ball to Jake. I got to see this kid some more.
They do exactly that, get a great blocking up front. Good call, Cannonball. Keeping the tempo up, it worked well last drive. Another give to Tortuga. Making defenders look silly out there. Tortuga turning it up more as the game goes on, now averaging 6 a carry.
And we got a situation that the Saints have been doing to us all game. 3rd and very manageable. We can call anything here and probably go for it on 4th if we don't get it.
Play fake. Geronimo standing tall, now getting out of the pocket. Does he have the space? He does. Just enough. And we have a fresh set of downs. Another rollout, it's going to be a 1st down run. Geronimo timing his runs very well. 6 rushes for 41 yards.
And he's just waiting for the defense to overcommit to one of his runs, and you know he can loft this ball up.
Geronimo running around again. This time they have a spy on him. He's going to take a short sack. Nigel Bradham, good pursuit. Bringing down the shifty Justinathan Geronimo.
3rd and 9, and predictably, coach has a screen dialed up. I could have called this without even looking. Hopefully New Orleans isn't on the same page as me.
Quick throw to Breadcrumb. He's open. He dropped it.
Bradley Breadcrumb. Oh, you are going to have nightmares about this. You are as open as you ever could be in an NFL game in a huge spot, and you blew it. 3rd and 9. Again, I like Geronimo because he doesn't just stare down the screen. We saw that earlier in the year. He threw it up to Grenade even though it was a screen call. Right here, he sees Breadcrumb has space and does his job, throws a perfect strike. Bradley Breadcrumb. Come on, boy.
Travis Finch fortunately makes the kick from 40, but that's a huge missed opportunity, Cannonball.
Absolutely, and you know Breadcrumb is targeted the least on this team. Coming into this game, he had just 3 catches, so maybe a little bit of, you don't use it, you lose it. Well, he lost it in a big way. Another 2nd and long. You know what the recipe here is. They like going short. Nobody's guarding the flats. You think Drew Brees isn't catching on? I mean, he's got us every time 2nd and long, going to the flats, going to these little short routes. And again, 3rd and short, but they come out in 5 wide. Hopefully Sean Payton outthinking himself here. And no, it's less of a case of a coach outthinking himself and more of a case of our coach underthinking himself. Jared Cook, he's only been beating us all game. Why put a man on him?
Yeah, it's funny. We're making fun of these other teams for not covering Beinstra, but we just refuse to cover Jared Cook in this football game. And it doesn't look like Coach is going to make any in-game adjustments towards that.
2nd and long again at midfield. A minute into this final quarter. And it's like, come on, we already know what's going to happen. It's 2nd and long. They're going to throw the flat. They're going to pick up most of it. It's Traquan Smith picking up his 5th catch. I mean, it doesn't take a genius. How many times do we got to see this before we make a change? They're throwing, and there's nobody within 5 yards of Emmanuel Sanders. That gives them 110 yards on the day. Defense, we got to clean this up. We're running out of room here. Now at the 25, a rare give to Kamara. Get stuffed. Fumble. Alvin Kamara fumble. Greg Burns picking it up. Haven't said his name all day. What a big time. They're going to review the turnover. All turnovers, of course, are reviewed Look at this. I can't give you an easier call. This is a great angle. Nothing's down. His knees are up. His elbows up. The ball's out. Trey Hammer with the strip. Good job, baby boy. They're going to come out and give us a football, of course. Wait, why are we calling defense?
Cannonball, don't tell me they did it to us again. Don't tell me they screwed us on 2 calls.
Look, I can't give you a better shot than this. This is a fumble. This is easily a fumble in every sense of the word, Spyder. Why do they have the football?
Home cooking, you said it earlier. Home cooking. This is BS. Sean Payton with the refs in his back pocket. Obviously, something happened. Someone paid off these refs. Someone has big money on this game.
Defense, oh my God, I'm sorry, guys, but get back out there, make a stop. And this is a big 3rd and 6. Looking slants. Looking slants. Good job, defense. Way to be strong. Way to be resilient.
You want to talk about facing adversity? What about the team today? 2 completely blown calls. One of them cost us a timeout. One of them cost us possession as they take a 3-point lead. Way to fight back, defense. Get back out there, brokenhearted, and still get the stop. Let's go down. Let's march down there and win. Come on, Cannonball. I'm fired up.
Both offenses have moved the ball about 270 yards. We're like mirror images of each other right now. It's going to be another screen call. This looks promising. Nobody wants to block.
Oh, I said it earlier, and I'll say it again. The blocking on screens today has been horrific. This pins us back, puts us in a very tough 2nd and 13. I'm praying we can pull something out here. Look for Kevin Beinstra. That's what I do. Putting this one up to Vertigo. This could have been picked. Luckily, it swatted down. A bad throw, a little overthrown. 3rd and long, and this is a tough one. I do not like our chances. .6:15 left in the game. And here we go. Throwing to Beinstra a little late. He threw it late, Cannonball.
3rd pick of the game. Make a tackle, defense. Williams, that's going to be his 2nd interception. And he had him, just like you said, he had him, but he threw it late.
How do you not have Kevin Beinstra as your first read on every single play? That's got to be on coaching. I mean, the coach has got to tell you, look Beinstra first. Beinstra's always the hot read. If he looked Beinstra first, we would have had the first down.
A great tackle by David Goliath. Kind of making Sean Payton look smart for not running too much. Because we've been all over it. 9 rushes for 29 yards. I mean, we've done terrific against Kamara. Now 2nd and 11. And who would have guessed it? A short little dink and dunk. And they got 3rd and manageable. I'm going to have a stress-related stroke if I have to watch the same thing play out again. 3rd and 3. Let's see if we got heart. Hand off to Kamara, and ow! It looked like we had it, but a last-second block springs Kamara. Pretty much his best run of the game. And now we really got to get stingy, guys. Touchdown here hurts bad. Good tackle by Stephen Doug. Now 2nd and long. You know what I'm looking for. We get back there. Finally some pressure. Riley Stomp. His 2nd sack of the game. God bless you, Riley Stomp. We needed that right now. More than ever. 3rd and 20. Back out in this cover 4. This ball to Traquan Smith. Boom! A huge hit. And Trey Hammer's there to pick it up.
Trey Hammer's gone. No one's catching him.
You are right, Spyder. This is going to be a scoop and score. Trey Hammer to take the lead in the Superdome.
Oh, and you're going to love who laid the hit. I don't know if you saw it in real time. It was Hubert Root. Hubert Root, his 2nd gigantic hit of the game. I mean, he's hitting guys like a Mack truck today.
Go figure. Hubert Root. We don't call his name for 2 straight games, and I think he got a little pissed off, took that a little personal. He said, hey, I want to be on TV too. My mom's watching. I'm telling my family to tune in, watch me every week. Haven't done a darn thing. Well, guess what, guys? I don't care how the end of this game goes. It doesn't matter even if New Orleans wins. You're looking at your MVP right there. Hubert Root, number 56. Remember the name, remember the number. This man is a problem.
Going up 4 in New Orleans. This game has flipped.
And despite the refs not wanting us to win. I mean, we're not just battling New Orleans. We're not just battling Breeze, Kamara, Sean Payton, Jared Cook. We're battling the Zebras too. They don't want us to win, obviously. And we just peed in someone's cereal with that one. Here we go, guys. Play smart. It's not over. 2nd and 8. Beautiful ball on a wheel route, I believe. That's Ty Montgomery, his first catch of the day. I mean, that's a great throw by Drew Brees. Just floated that ball out there. Absolutely perfect. And Drew Brees, welcome to the beach, because you just got Santowered. He's going to take this one all the way. Oh, it's so dirty. This defense single-handedly winning the game for us today. Leon Santower, how are you always involved? I'm about to go down there and propose to that man. What a football player. Yicking it in the biggest moment. Better luck next time, New Orleans. Look at Leon Santower. I mean, Traquan Smith, they've been feeding him all game, and he wasn't even ready for this. Look at his head isn't even turned. He's still trying to make a move, and Leon doesn't bite at all. He said, look, I know coach told me to sit back and play this deep zone, but I can't, as a man, keep getting beat on these little throws. Let me jump a route and just end the game real quick.
And we've seen this exact play happen, it seems like. We've been getting these interceptions in this same way multiple times this year. Them trying to throw this middling route. It's like it's open. We give it to you all game until we don't.
And again, that's not coaching, Spyder. That's just a player. We'd be out here till Friday watching us getting beat with these dinky throws over the middle if it weren't for the players just taking the game in their own hands and just saying enough is enough.
The game has been flipped upside down onto its head. It's completely different. You think about it, a minute and a half ago in game time, the Saints were driving. They were in our red zone. And then Breeze takes a big sack. And of course, Hubert Root lays some big-time wood. And 90 seconds later, we are up 11. Unbelievable showing from the defense here in the fourth quarter.
Even up a prayer. Yeah, nice try into double coverage. I understand you got to try to make a play. But this had absolutely zero chance of ever being completed. Casey Bicep going to take that one home on the stat sheet. But, I mean, I could have went out there and picked that, and I haven't played for 10 years. That was a gift. And that's going to help him during contract time. We always talk about that. As we run Jake trying to run these timeouts out. We always talk about how even these little late game things, that's going to show up on the stat sheet and give you a little bit of a bargaining chip during negotiation time.
New Orleans now officially out of timeouts. We're able to just kneel the football out. And Cannonball, not only are we getting out of here with the win, not only are we undefeated in televised games, we are now in first place of the division.
It's a huge win, Spyder, and anyone who calls it fluky didn't watch the game. They could lick my behind. We got hosed a few times. We even hosed ourselves. Bradley Bread come with that huge drop. This was not a fluky win, Spyder. It was fluky programming at certain points. Don't get me wrong about that. That was weird stuff going on, but we deserve to win this game in my heart of hearts. I believe that. And you know the old saying, we've said it before, ball don't lie.
Ball don't lie, ball never lies. Let's get into some numbers. Geronimo, very ugly game. 3 interceptions, 1 touchdown, only 164 yards. And Jake just under 100, just missed it. He went quiet for a little while there.
Yeah, you know, they tried to get him involved in the receiving game, in the screen game. 5 catches, only 12 yards. That terrible blocking. No one wanted to help the poor guy out. Kevin Beinstra tops the list of receivers. The only one with a receiving touchdown today, and he talk about just missing 100 yards. He did too. But still a great game from the big guy.
Flipping over to the defense, and you said it earlier, player of the game, MVP, is Hubert Root. 2 forced fumbles, 7 tackles, 1 for a loss. By far his best game.
Honorable mention for Leon Santower sealing the game with that pick 6. If Hubert Root doesn't make those 2 bone-breaking tackles and forcing those balls out, Leon Santower, of course, wins player of the game. That was a huge interception. That can't be understated. And Leon Santower, he's just been turning in game after game after game. This guy is a baller, no doubt in my mind. Love having him on the squad. And this is not an easy place to win, Spyder. And we came in and did it.
We go 4 for 8 on third down. Not the best, but could be worse. The 3 turnovers is really what made this game close. Geronimo's got to take better care of that football. And going 2 for 2 in the red zone, split with a touchdown and a field goal. At least we scored each time we got down there.
So frustrating to watch. We give up 9 out of 15 third downs. I mean, they were converting at such an easy pace, but it's not hard to convert when every third down is 3rd and 3 or less. But look how we buckled down in the red zone. You say, 3 for 4, that's not that good. But look, 2 of those 3 scores are field goals, and anytime you can force someone to get no points out of a red zone trip, that's a big win. We played so well in the red zone, and that's really what made this game what it was our defensive play in the red zone.
Well, what a game. What a fun one here. We outscored New Orleans 24-3 in the second half. Finally a close one here. I know the final score doesn't look too close, but this was not as far of a game apart as the score looks right now.
No, it was a good one. It was a fun one. Frustrating. Again, battling the refs, battling programming. We get out of here with the dub, and I'm just going to let it go. I'm not going to think about this game ever again.
Well, that's going to do it for us here. On behalf of that big guy, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week on Spyder
and Cannonball, baby.